What is up, everybody? Positive Philly pregame, or Positive Philly pre-show live. Danny Berry Sports Highlights. What is up? Big game today. Battle of PA. Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh. Wawa versus Sheets. Geno's versus Priamo's. Whatever their sandwich place is called. But I don't always do pregame shows, I've done it. I did it for the Sunday Night Football game this year, and I'm doing it for the PA game. And probably a few more, but Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Eagles versus Steelers. These are two good teams coming in to Philadelphia and playing. And, we play Pittsburgh every few years, but they have not, what's the stat here? They have not won, I want to say in Philadelphia or one period in a long time. Let me see if I can find the stat here. Hold on. Let me see. Give me a second. I reposted it. So last time the Steelers won in Philly. Let me tell you some of the things that was happening. Jaden, what is up? What are you doing for the game today, Jaden? You just chilling, watching the Battle of PA? You and your folks? Put me on your TV. Put Positive Philly on the TV. I know you're probably watching Red Zone, Jim. Watch Positive Philly on the TV. It's so much better, honestly. Watching Positive Philly on your phone is one thing, but when you're watching Positive Philly on your TV, that's a total game changer. The last time the Steelers won in Philly, Bob Dylan goes electric in Newport. A Charlie Brown Christmas debuted. Day of Our Lives premiered on NBC. Florida International University was founded. The Pillsbury Doughboy is created. The Rolling Stones recorded I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Sandy Koufax pitched a perfect game. The Sound of Music was released. The Beatles played the first stadium in rock history, and that's it. So I'm trying to figure out what year that was. I forget. I think it was 1965 or something. If I can find it, I don't know. But anyway, it's been a long time. We're chilling, and we had football on the TV. Yeah, I figured you're watching Red Zone. I got Red Zone over here on this TV. On my TV over here in my studio. But today's not only the Eagles or Steelers versus the Eagles. It's Wawa versus Sheets, Pittsburgh versus Philly. This interstate rivalry, it's big. You got people in Philly. You got people in Pittsburgh. Both hate the Pittsburgh people hate the Eagles. The Philly people hate the Steelers. If you're from Pittsburgh and you ever been to a Wawa, what do y'all think of it? Y'all think it's good or bad? Let me know. But what about Philly people going to Sheets? If Philly people ever been to a Sheets, let me know. Because I've been to Sheets, and I'm not going to lie, I do like Sheets, but Wawa's better. Wawa's better than Sheets. It just is. But let's talk about the teams, okay? Both these teams have a great record. They're having a great season. The Eagles are 11-2. The Steelers are 10-3, okay? If the Steelers win, they could very easily win the AFC North. If the Eagles win, they could very easily win the NFC East. George Pickens is out for the Steelers, so that does help the Eagles' chances a lot. But here's the question, and I think this question remains as it has for the past 13 weeks of the season, 12 weeks of the season. Are the Steelers' defense going to be able to stop Saquon Barkley? They're good. They have T.J. Watt. They're not a defense you want to mess around with. But I think Saquon can stop them. He stopped every other defense this year. He's a monster. Okay? But it's going to come down to, can he break the rushing record? Can he get the record? That's what everyone's talking about. That's what everyone wants to know. Can Saquon Barkley get the record? I personally think he can. But if you ask me the question, do I want to break the record or do I want to get a Super Bowl? I'm going to say I want to get a fucking Super Bowl in Philadelphia. Okay? Yeah, the record's nice, but we want another championship in the city of brotherly love. Yeah. Okay? And imagine this, right? We get Saquon Barkley. I mean, we got him, in March. It was awesome. I came back from a family vacation in Mexico. I'm at the airport, and I'll tell you a quick story real quick, okay? So here's what I was doing when the Eagles got Saquon Barkley. There's very big signings, very big events that happen in Philly sports, and as a diehard fan, like, you remember where you were, what you were doing. I'd rather have a championship over the record too. Yeah, I would too. So you remember what you were doing, where you were. So I'll tell you three occurrences. So when the Phillies signed Bryce Harper, I remember it was like a Thursday afternoon in March. I was staying after for like a school meeting or something, and I'm like, oh my God, the Phillies just signed Bryce Harper. Like, I freaked out. I told everybody there. Like, I remember that. And I think when the Phillies got Trey Turner, I was going Christmas tree shopping, and I was getting a tree with my parents or something. It was around the holidays, and I couldn't make a video at the time. I came home and I'm like, oh my God, Phillies got Trey Turner. Like, I absolutely freaked out. But I think Saquon Barkley is the most interesting story. So here's what I was doing, right? So back in March, my aunt got married down in Mexico, Cancun. It was, big. Everybody went, the whole family. Amazing trip, amazing time. Wish I could go back in time and relive that moment, that trip. But anyway, so I was coming back that day. I was coming back from Mexico, from the wedding and everything. It was that Monday we had wrapped up, or Tuesday. Whatever. I came back, and I was down in the Cancun airport, and I'm seeing, it was during the NFL free agency. Eagles were making moves, other teams were making moves. Everyone was doing their thing, and I hear Saquon Barkley traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, or Eagles signed Saquon Barkley. I'm like, holy shit! I'm down here in a Cancun airport with no Wi-Fi, no internet. I can't even do a video. Here I am sitting in the bathroom, trying to get some internet somewhere in the airport. I couldn't get it. I had to wait till I come home to make the video, but I was in the Cancun airport when I found out that the Eagles had signed Saquon Barkley, and look at us now. Look at him now. I mean, do we regret it? No, obviously not. We love the guy. We love what he's done for this team this year. I don't know if we would be in the position that we're in if it wasn't for Saquon Barkley. Legit. I know that sounds crazy. Like, what do you mean he's one guy? But this one guy has made a difference on this team this year, more than anybody realizes, honestly. But what if this happens, right? What if we win a Super Bowl with Saquon Barkley? He's the MVP. What are Giants fans going to have to say about that? Any Giants fans, weigh in. What are you going to have to say about that? Because Saquon Barkley is in, his 7th season. I believe he spent 6 years with the Giants. I'd agree. What's up, TJ? You'd agree on what? Bro, you got to change your name. You got to change your name to Torin, or your username or something. Like, TJ is just weird. I think it's somebody else. YouTube, I am 21. Little pre-game beer while I do my video. Positive Philly does drink beer. It's, if you didn't know, now you know. Positive Philly does enjoy beer on football Sundays. But anyway, how would y'all feel about that? Because he spent 6 years with the New York Giants, did absolutely nothing. His career was wasted. But if a team like the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Lions, the Bills, if a good team actually drafted Saquon Barkley, he would have been a lot better his past 6 years if it wasn't in New York with the Giants. But the question is, would you rather have a championship over the record? I'd have to say yes. I think every Eagles fan, every sports fan would say yes. Records are nice, you break a record, you set a record, cool. But a championship, especially in Philadelphia, you don't get that often. So with that being said, give me over Super Bowl over the record. I don't want to be cursing too much. But yeah, give me the Super Bowl over the record. But call the hotline. Call in live to put the Positive Philly pregame show. 856-226-4686. We did get a call earlier today. Devin, you're on the Positive Philly pregame show.
Big game today. Hopefully Saquon has a good game. Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? Big game today. Hopefully Saquon has a good game. We need A.J. Brown to score 30 points today. It's going to go off. Jake Elliott's going to hit a game-winning field goal. And, yeah, go Birds. Elliott's going to hit a game-winning field goal. And, yeah, go Birds. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles.
Yeah, Dev, I appreciate you. That's a Patriots fan calling from the game in Philly. Dev, sports guy, if you don't follow him on TikTok, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and follow him. Great content creator. Dev, I apologize. I know you've been to Philly quite a few times. I've never met you. One of these days we'll meet, whether I come up to New England or you come down to Philly again. I'm only in Philly if I'm going to a game or something like that. A lot of y'all know I'm probably from Jersey. I'm from. Well, y'all probably know I'm from New Jersey, the great Garden State. But I'm right outside of Philly, so if I'm in Philly for a game or something, I'm making content, and I post something, you see I'm there, come meet up with me. Feel free to take a picture, do a video. I'll do whatever. One day I'll be like the Philly sports guy, getting noticed at every game I go to. But yeah, hopefully. And we also got another text from the hotline. Once again, you can call or text. Pat says, "Hi there. Right now, I'm looking at different games, but I will be laser focused on the Battle of Pennsylvania in a couple of hours. Counting on Philadelphia to come through." Yeah, of course we are counting on Philadelphia to come through. It's going to be a good one. Saquon Barkley, T.J. Watt, George Pickens is out. Like I said, Pickens is out, so that's going to be good for the Eagles. But guys, listen, I do want to talk about this while I'm on here. Okay. It's pretty upsetting news, pretty devastating news. TikTok could be getting banned on January 19th of 2025. Yeah, it has gone through the Senate. Listen, I understand TikTok is owned by China. It is a China-based app, but we can make it an American app. Okay, so if you want to save TikTok, go on Twitter, go on X. Tell Elon Musk to buy it. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying should happen. Elon Musk should save TikTok. I mean, you think about it, it's possible. He bought Twitter, changed it to X, and listen, if it does get banned, is there going to be another app? 100%. Is everybody going to be on that app making content, making and growing their business? 100%. But I've spent so much time, I've liked so many videos, reposted so many videos, saved so many videos, made so many videos, made so many friends and followers. Not only do I have followers on TikTok, I've made friends on TikTok. Okay? Lifelong friendships. I have people's phone numbers from TikTok. Okay? That's how big of an impact TikTok has played on people. I know so many sports content creators that I've become close friends with that I have their cell phone number, and I met them off of TikTok. Okay? Does the government not realize that people have made so many friends on TikTok and everything? But listen, if TikTok does get banned, that doesn't mean Positive Philly is going anywhere. Positive Philly Productions, we're just getting started. Quite honestly, 2025 is going to be the biggest year yet for Positive Philly. That's right. You heard me. 2025 is going to be the biggest year yet for Positive Philly Productions. I mean, look at this. We're ending 2024 in my own, I got my own studio going on here. Yeah, I know I got a plain wall up here, but we're going to have a custom banner up here soon with my logo on it and everything. I think we're going to put a shelf here. Maybe we'll get a Christmas tree soon. By next week, we'll get a Christmas tree going. I know we're a little late, but we should already have it up. But We'll get a mini Christmas tree for y'all, and I'll decorate the studio a little bit, make it look nice. But follow me on Clapper at Positive Philly. I just started posting content today, so if TikTok does really end up getting banned or getting shut down for a while, I will be posting content on YouTube Shorts and Clapper. YouTube Shorts and Clapper is where I'll be. I know they're saying go to Eliminate. I'm not going to Eliminate. I don't know what that is. I'm familiar with Clapper. I know what Clapper is. Clapper is pretty cool, so go follow me over on Clapper at Positive Philly. I can even create like a group there and earn money and everything. So, also, any businesses out there listening, I'm starting a podcast in 2025, a Positive Philly podcast. We will be looking for sponsors, whether you are a small business, an online business, a ticket site, a drink, and alcoholic beverage, whatever the case may be, and you're interested in sponsoring Positive Philly Productions on the Positive Philly podcast. Send us a text. Give us a call, 856-226-4686, or email positivephillyproductions@gmail.com for more information. But let me talk about this. There are a lot of great games in the 425 slate today that one of these games should be a Sunday Night Football game. You got the Eagles. Excuse me, I apologize. You got the Eagles and Steelers. Battle of PA. You got the Lions versus the Bills, which I'm excited for that game. I'm going to be watching that game while I'm watching the Eagles game. And then you have the Chargers and Bucks. Okay, so 3 great games in the 425 window. The Sunday Night Football game, Seahawks Packers. Not that that's not a good game, but I mean there are a lot of 425 games that have a potential to be a great Sunday Night Football game. I'm just saying, NFL. Just saying. But that's me. That's not Roger Goodell and the NFL committee. Eagles, Steelers, 425. It is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Call me. Give me a call. Give me your thoughts. We'll probably do a post-game show later on the day from my other studio. I'm in my one studio right now. I got another studio down the street. So we'll probably be there post-game. That has a cool little background. But yeah, that's what's up. Positive Philly podcast coming in 2025. We tried to launch it, and I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't really have the equipment. Now I kind of have the equipment. Now I have the studio, and I'm actually not looking for guests. I'm looking for a co-host. Somebody who would be willing to join my team. We make content together, and we do a podcast together. And it will be called Positive Philly Podcast, which is under my name, because it is my podcast or my co-host. So once again, if there's anybody out there listening or watching, and you would like to start a podcast, be a co-host on a podcast, and you're okay with having it be called the Positive Philly Podcast, hit me up, shoot me a text, shoot me a DM on any social media at positivephillyproductions@gmail.com or 856-226-4686. But ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Positive Philly pregame show. Battle of PA, Eagles versus Steelers, Wawa versus Sheets, Philly cheesesteaks versus Pittsburgh Priamos. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but apparently that's their sandwich. You got the Liberty Bell, you got the Robert Clemente Bridge. We got landmarks. Listen, like I said, it ain't only you got Yints and you got Jones. It's a deep rivalry, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't just Eagles versus Steelers. It's Wawa versus Sheets, Priamos versus Philly cheesesteaks. You got Yintzers versus Jones. That's their slang word. How we say Jones, they say Yintz, whatever that means. I don't even know what that means, but I don't care. I'm a Philadelphia, not a Pittsburgh, whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be back for the Positive Philly postgame show. And you can call the show live. Postgame, I need some people to call in today, okay? I need some people to call in. Leave your reactions right after the game. 856-226-4686. Call in. Give me your thoughts. Give me your predictions right now. Follow me on TikTok at Positive Philly. And like I said, if anything does happen to TikTok, we're not going anywhere. We will be live on Clapper at Positive Philly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Positive Philly, and you are watching the Positive Philly pregame show. Go Birds.
say that we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.